Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Physics Learning. Today we will discuss about B.sc 5th Sem Quantum Mechanics Unit 1 topic, Failure of Classical Mechanics. So before discussing about quantum mechanics, the first question which arises in our mind is why the word quantum mechanics came. So first of all, let's know about it. So we know about classical mechanics, which are for macroparticle, but when microparticles came like electron, proton, neutron, with the progresses of our research, the classical mechanics seems that it failed to explain some theory and phenomena as well. So a new theory has to introduce, which is named as quantum mechanics. So those failure has to be explained through quantum mechanically, and for that we have to know about the failure or drawbacks of classical mechanics. So let's move to the points, where the first point says that it fails to explain those particles which are not observable and not distinguishable. So classical mechanics can only successfully explain those particles or objects which are observable and that are to be distinguishable, means that we can differentiate. Suppose let us take an example of a bike. So if you have, let us consider that you have lots of bike with different variety types or model. So we can easily able to observe those bike. Also, if it has color, then we can differentiate easily those color. Like this is red, black, blue, etc., etc. So those particles which can easily observed as well as can be differentiated easily, this can be explained by classical mechanics. But yeah, quantum mechanics can explain those objects which cannot be observable and cannot be distinguishable. Next point says that it fails to explain the stability of atom. So now let us consider two charges. Suppose this is positive charge and negative charge. So in between these two charges, there will be a strong electrostatic force of attraction. They attract each other due to a strong electrostatic force of attraction, and due to this force of attraction, the positive and negative charge, they come closer after a certain time, they collapse with each other, and resultant charge is to be, for such type of atom, is to be 0. As atom is made up of positive and negative charge, this says that no atom exists according to classical mechanics. On the other hand, quantum mechanics says that atom consists of positively charged and nucleus and negatively charged electron, and the negative charged electron is revolve around the nucleus in different orbit. So quantum mechanics successfully explain the stability of atom. So now moving to the next point, which is the third point. Classical mechanics fails to explain those phenomena that are photoelectric effect and Compton effect. Classical mechanics successfully explain only interference, diffraction and polarization, and they can explain all this with the help of wave theory of light. But classical mechanics fail to explain those phenomena that are photoelectric effect and Compton effect. So on a photoelectric effect, we know when a light incident on a metal surface, electrons get ejected, and Compton effect is that when an X-ray falls on a particle at rest, then on attracting to it, two types of radiation form, which is of modified and unmodified form. So unmodified radiation, and about this photoelectric and Compton effect we are going to discuss later on our next lecture. So now all this effect cannot be explained through classical mechanics, because here also we talk about microparticle, that is photon, where we know photon means the packet of energy h nu. Photon is denoted by h nu. But quantum mechanics able to explain this phenomena. Next, fourth point says that it fails to explain the black body radiation curve. So we know what is black body. It absorbs all radiation, and at particular temperature those radiations are emitted. And black body came when it says that some particles show dual nature, that is electromagnetic radiation show dual nature, and to explain this dual nature, black body curve came. So classically it fails to explain the black body curve, but quantum mechanically it would successfully explain. Later on in detail we will discuss about black body curve also. Now fifth point says that it fails to explain the stability of hydrogen atom. So experimentally it is observed that the spectrum of hydrogen atom consists of sets of lines. So now classically we see continuous spectrum. We see like this continuous spectrum classically. But experimentally we see the sets of line. The set of line. Now set of line means like Lemon, Balmer, Paschen, bracket, which are called as discrete set of line. These are Lemon, Balmer, Paschen, bracket. These are in discrete way, discrete order. So which is represented by, we know which is represented by this wavelength, wave number, which is represented by wave number v bar 1 by lambda is equal to r 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square, where v bar is the wave number, r is the rate bar constant, and n1 and n2 are the integer, and where n1 is greater than n2. And this condition successfully explained by quantum mechanics. So these are the failures of classical mechanics. So if you have any doubt regarding this, please comment below, and if you like the video then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.